We live, baby. I'm a little bit late, but that's okay, because y'all have been late before. Y'all have been late before. Get logged in. What's up with y'all, whoever's in here? I don't know who it is. I can't see. Dame café. Dame café. Estamos activo. What's up, Mike? How you doing, man? Bro, I got like a sinus infection or something. And my ear has been clogged for I don't know how long. Like a week now. Sometimes I legit feel deaf. Like I be having to turn like this way when people are talking because I can't hear out of my right ear right now. Probably should do something about it. I'm on break and no grad school work. I'm here for the live me, mom. Let's go. Mike's gonna be here maybe the whole time. It's lit. You my conversation starter, bro. Without you, I don't even know, bro. Don't even know. Bro, I've been seeing more people dying in Medellin. That place is insane. Still related to chicas? I think so, man. Like sometimes there's not enough details, but you can imagine it's still the same thing. And yeah, like, oops, I need to turn the volume off. Yeah, I imagine it's that because it's always a single dude, which is obviously like, even if you're not doing the Tinder thing, like, you're more of a target if you're by yourself. And if you're a man. But still, it's generally middle-aged men going through a midlife crisis or something, trying to get young girls with their money here. I've noticed a lot more American women going down there, and they seem to be fine. So your point holds true. Yeah. So I've actually been seeing a lot of TikToks, and YouTube videos of girls in Cartagena, Medellin, and like you said, I never see women get killed. So they're always trying to set up dudes, for sure. Probably because I'm not saying that all girls are smarter than dudes, but they're usually smarter about safety just in everyday life because they're usually in more danger in the States and stuff. Like I know lots of girls that like go on dates and they take pictures of the license plate, share their location, blah blah blah. So that's probably nothing new to them to be on point. Whereas like dudes kind of move through the world like whatever. But so this is a long story, but there's this particular Uber. His name is Andres. Like we're cool now because he's picked me up like 6 different times, bro. And so after like the third time, he was like, "Bro, I go to the gym too. We should start working out together or whatever." So I got his number. We exchanged numbers. And then this last time, which I would say like is like the 6th time he's given me a ride since I've been here. Um, he told me he was trying to learn English and shit like that. He's like at the beginning stages. He's pretty decent. And he was like, "Yeah, I could get more business like this." And he was telling me about 2 white dudes from America that he was driving around like this whole week. And he was saying he was taking them to the club, he was taking them wherever, because they didn't know any Spanish, bro. And he was like, "Man, these guys, they were flaunting. He was like, they were at the club and they were like, is this enough to pay? And they pulled out, like, he said they were pulling out big bills out of their wallet, like US dollars, bro. And he was like, yo, put that shit up, bro. You gonna get us robbed. He was like, why didn't you change that for Colombian pesos or whatever? And they're like, oh, I didn't know we had to do. Who is calling me? 009. I don't even know what that is. Mike, can you hear me? Because I'm getting a phone call right now. I don't know if it like interrupted the stream. I should have put my shit on Do Not Disturb. I'll wait till you say you can hear me. The call just stopped. Okay, yeah. Okay. So yeah, he said they were pulling out their bills and just like they just didn't know shit. They couldn't speak any Spanish. They didn't even know they needed pesos. And yeah, he said like this weekend they were like, hey, we're going to Medellin. We're about to rent out a mansion. You should come up there with us and you can translate for us and you can hang out with us, blah, blah, blah. And he was just like, nah, like I need to make money. So if y'all not paying me for the day, like, no. Like they were just trying to kick it and basically, like even asking someone to go to a different city and not work, like the fact that you're not thinking, I should pay them, like you think that they can just leave and kick it for a weekend with you. So I was like, good luck in Medellin. Hopefully those two dudes aren't some more bodies. I would never wish death on anybody, but they're not smart, bro. They're not smart. And you know, I'm not like a fear monger, but I also keep it real too, bro. I just don't think people should be going to certain places without speaking the language. And this is a place, this is a country and a place that I don't recommend coming without knowing some Spanish. I got approached by a worker one night going to get food in Cartagena. Oh, going to get food at night in Cartagena. She probably noticed the look of fear on my face along with my jog to get the heck up out of there. That world scares me. Yeah, it should. It should scare more people. But like I said, they're just not smart. Like I can't say they're not smart, but they're not street smart. They're not street smart, bro. If I you. Facts. I wouldn't go to Colombia without speaking Spanish. Yeah, especially not here, bro. Like, I haven't been anywhere else, so I can't speak for those places. But here in Cali, bro, they do not speak English. They're not trying to speak English. It's not a place where everyone's trying to speak English and they're not good at it. These motherfuckers is like, bro, if you don't know Spanish, you need to go somewhere else. I've been here for, when did we come here? It's been 3 months and some change, 4 months, something like that. And I've met like 2 people that speak English, bro. And like the whole time. Felipe, what's up, bro? I'm doing well, man. How are you? How are you doing? I did not diet again, but I did get it lined up. Maybe like a couple days ago, and I've been letting it grow. I've been keeping it shorter for like the last half a year, but the last like 2 trips, I told them to just line it up because I think it looks better on my face when it's just a little bit longer. So I'm not gonna cut it for right now. Appreciate you though, bro. Bro, you don't gotta say no weirdness with me, bro. I'm not one of those dudes, bro. If I didn't know you, I might be like, but I don't think Felipe speaks Spanish, though. I think he only speaks Portuguese. Felipe, you don't speak Spanish, right? Man, I gotta get my ear to pop. Felipe, you got some English slang for us today? I need to do a poll. I totally forgot about my poll. Oh, bro, I forgot about that. I just sent you the video. I should have put that in the title. I wonder, can I change the title of this live? Let me see if I can change the title. I'll tell you right now. Oh, I can change the title. If only I knew how to spell. I swear I typed it like that. All right, I'm gonna tell you the story right now. If anyone else comes in later, I'll just tell you again. We were eating. We were eating at the bistro that we always eat at. And I could hear like some commotion. And then I heard like pop, pop. But there's been so much fireworks because it's December that even though it didn't sound like fireworks to me, I was like, that had to be fireworks. It was like 1 p.m., bro. I was like, nah, like that was fireworks. Fast forward like 30 to 45 seconds, like you literally just see like the streets are getting packed out of nowhere, bro, and everybody's screaming. And then so I stood up, and like the shop owners were like next to me, and he was like, oh yeah, they're about to beat his ass basically. And I was watching him jump the people. Really the dude, they weren't really beating up the girl, but I was watching him. But I didn't want to go stand close and record because I had already heard the gunshot. So I was like, I don't know who shot what. I don't know what's going on. So I'm not trying to get like, I wasn't trying to get like wigged on accident trying to get a YouTube video. So I was like, let me stay back here. And then once I just like basically saw them going to town on this person, I was like, okay, I'm gonna walk up. And then by the time I actually got there, it was pretty much done. So that's where the video was. But yeah, they ended up beating them up, letting them go. Sometimes the beatings are worse, but I think it depends on the severity of the crime. So this person was trying to steal something from like a food shop. So I think they kind of let him off. But when it's like a crime against children, or if you like rob somebody like for real, like gunpoint, they'll beat your ass for real, like bad, real bad. So like I said, the one I witnessed, it was kind of light, like as light as a beating can get. Obviously, it's not something you would want to happen to you, but it wasn't so crazy that I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm witnessing this. I was like, good for him. He deserved it. Felipe says, last time I brought dirty songs. You did. But that's okay. Like I said, you bring whatever you want to bring. I'll figure out a way to answer it in the most appropriate way. I want to rip my ear off, bro. Do do do, touch, dun dun dun, touch. Nah, bro, I didn't watch it yet. I might, you know what? I might try to get Oxa to watch it tonight. Because we was going to watch a movie yesterday, but we ended up not watching a movie, so. Yeah, that took too long. So maybe tonight, if I get off of here early enough, we can watch that. But what we did watch the other day was Leave the World Behind. Have y'all watched that? Have y'all heard of it? It's pretty good. It's a bit scary, but it was good. A bit scary. I don't want to ruin it for you, because I don't know how much like the trailers and the descriptions tell you, so I don't want to like give you a heads up and then you're like, oh, it's not as interesting because I wasn't confused in the beginning. But you know, let me look at the description of the movie just so I make sure I don't tell you not like too much. And then I'll give you some personal stuff. Oh, so it was a book before. I didn't know it was a book. Let me look at the film description. Orale. What's up, Rolando? Okay, it's an American apocalyptic psychological thriller. Julia Roberts, Mahershala Ali, Ethan Hawke, Kevin Bacon. This is those actors attempt to make sense of the gradual breakdown in phones, television, and other regularly used technology, which points to a potential cataclysm. So, trying to not go too far outside of that, basically a family that goes to an Airbnb in the country, and while they're there, they're like, yo, the Wi-Fi's not working. Whatever, they're in the country, they're like, we just got to spend more time with each other. That night, the Airbnb owner shows up and he's like, hey, is it cool if I stay here? Because, like, the Wi-Fi is not working and blah, blah, blah. Too much was happening in the city and it wasn't safe. Nothing's working. The Wi-Fi is not working. No kind of technology is working. When they went to the beach, a ship crashed into the beach and cars are shutting off and shit like that. So I'm not going to go much further than that, but they're trying to figure out what's happening. And gradually things just get worse and worse. And it's a kind of end of the world type film. And it's really good. It'll make you think too, bro. It'll make you think. It was definitely interesting. It was more interesting than I thought it was going to be. Now, it's not something that you should expect to see a ton of action in. It's more of the dialogue kind of paints the scary picture for you. You see stuff happen, but it's more like, damn, if this were to happen, what would I do? That's kind of what makes it scary. Like, yo, if this happened tomorrow, I wouldn't be prepared. Like, we'll be fucked. So, it's good. Very, very good. Axa said it was good, and it's hard to get her to say movies are good, so. Do, 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 do. Damn, I still haven't done a poll. All right, hold on. Do, 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 do. Question: how are Venezuelans perceived in Cali? Según lo que has visto. All right, I'm gonna keep it real, but I just don't want to piss off nobody from Colombia. Bro, they hate the motherfuckers with a passion, bro. Like, everything here is Venezuelans' fault. Like, according to them. It's bad too. Like, the way Republicans talk about Mexicans, that's how Colombians talk about Venezuelans. Like, oh, my Cali was so beautiful until those Venezuelans showed up. Like, they don't work, they're lazy, they just want to steal and kill. There was no crime here before the Venezuelans. And yeah, pretty much. Hey, bro, you wanna start a conversation? Bring up Venezuelans, bro. You gonna make a friend, because they about to sit there for 30 minutes and tell you how much they hate Venezuelans. Ole. Buenas noche. Noche? Buenas noche? I don't know. Trump quoted Hitler. I'm not surprised. Kanye West also stated his name next to Hitler's. I think he said Jesus, Hitler, Kanye West. Let me see what he said. It was a 10-minute speech he gave, like, this week. It was one of the craziest things I've ever heard. And people tried to call it genius, too. He said, Jesus Christ, Hitler, yay. Like, crazy. Like, I'm not joking. In that video, he talked for 10 minutes straight, bro. Like, without taking a breath. And he was just going on and on. And he was like, and they're going to try to say I'm bipolar and I'm in a manic phase just because I have a lot of ideas and I'm talking a lot. And, like, he just wouldn't stop, bro. and this girl in the crowd, at one point she was like, "You're not God," and he was like, "Bitch, shut up." He said, "Don't talk while I'm talking," and he just kept going. And that shit was funny, bro. It was a funny video, but like, he's insane. Christopher, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Where are you from, bro? Da, da. Uf. Hola, uma noite cheia de paz, sobre amor. É possível uma chuvina? Ok. Brasil está seco, sofrendo com o calor. Uma noite de paz, salud y amor. Y, what is that? Posible. Pero no sé qué es chuvina. Pero Brasil está seco y sufriendo de calor. Trump said the immigrants are poisoning the blood of this country. Oh, I did see that. I saw. I didn't actually hear him say that, but I saw the news saying poisoning the blood comments is more likely to make Republicans vote for him. And I was like, what is poisoning the blood? I never looked it up. Like, hey Jalen, driving right now. Hope Columbia's treating you well. What's my plans for Christmas? Just be chilling. Go to Will's house on the 24th and New Year's. Nothing crazy. I don't think nothing crazy. I hope nothing crazy. But I mean, you probably can't reply if you're driving. But yeah, let me know what your plans are, bro. And thanks for checking out. Perfect reason to not listen to celebrities. Being able to make a beat sound good does not equate to intelligence. Yeah, that's tough for people to understand, man. They don't understand that. All right, there's all different kinds of intelligence, right? And you could be a genius beat maker. In fact, Floyd Mayweather is a great example. Like, he's literally a genius when it comes to boxing. I've never seen anyone adapt to what's happening in the ring like he does. Like, no matter how gifted you are, he's smart and he will make the adjustment against whatever you're doing. But outside of the ring, he's a fucking idiot. Am I frozen? I'm frozen on my laptop. It's possible that the Wi-Fi is fucked up. Let me know. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Then my laptop's just going slow. But yeah, you can be a genius in one thing, you could be, a mathematician. You could be, I don't know, the world's greatest poet, but you could like be seriously lacking in emotional intelligence. Like it just doesn't. It's not a guarantee that you're just across the board good at other stuff. It just doesn't work like that. In fact, this morning, I actually posted this on my Instagram story because it was just insane to me. If any of you care about Grand Theft Auto, the new Grand Theft Auto, it got leaked. Like 90 clips or so got leaked. Turns out it was an 18-year-old that hacked into their shit. That's cool. That's already amazing that an 18-year-old hacked into Rockstar headquarters, got clips of the game. Surely they have cybersecurity, whatever. Turns out this dude had hacked the government before and hacked a bunch of stuff when he was like 15 years old. And he has like severe autism to the point that they don't think it's fair to charge him in court. You know what I mean? Because they're like, he's not competent enough to even understand like what he's being charged with and stuff like that. But this guy's a genius hacker, bro. And the article was so funny to me because like, ignoring the fact that he has autism, like this shit said that when they asked him about committing these cyber crimes, he said like he was highly motivated to do it again. Like he's gonna commit more cyber crimes whenever he gets free. So he actually got a life sentence for what he did because they're like, we literally can't let him out, bro. Like he's gonna do it again and he's gonna fuck some shit up real bad. And so when he hacked Rockstar, this might not mean anything to y'all, but he was already under police surveillance. He was in a travel lodge, and all he had was a Fire Stick and his cell phone and a hotel TV. And he was able to hack Rockstar with just that. While under police surveillance, he was already on probation for hacking into the shit before. So they're watching him. He's on travel lodge Wi-Fi. He's got a Fire Stick in his phone. He hacked into into Rockstar and leaked GTA 6, which is insane. And so, that's my point. You can be a genius in one thing. Like this kid, bro, the CIA is probably going to grab this kid and lock him up in a basement somewhere and force him to hack for them for the rest of his life. But, he's clearly lacking in other places. Because he has severe autism. And yeah, like being good at one thing doesn't just mean that you're like across the board just intelligent and everything. It just doesn't work like that. I would argue that you're less likely to be actually. What is that? Is that a motorcycle? Why are they doing that? Oh yeah, he's definitely a genius, bro. Like, I don't know what they're doing outside. Felipe, you never told us if you had slang, bro. Pejeda. Pejeda what? There's this one ex-hacker guy who tracks down pedos for the feds. I wonder what he did in order for the government to get him to flip sides. You mean you wonder what they did to get him to flip sides? Because all they have to do is say, we're about to lock your ass up for life unless you help us. They do that a lot. It's like the ultimate, if you can't beat them, join them. That's the ultimate, bro. There was a dude, what was his name? Boxer? I can't remember. Mexican cartel snitch. He started working for the feds because he was so smart and he was so well connected that they were just like, yo, you help us, we might be able to get you out of here one day. Because he had killed so many people, he had no hope of getting out. They're like, bro, tell us how the Mexican cartel is structured. Tell us how it works. We'll be able to help you out. Same thing with all the first people that ever committed like identity crimes and shit. There's that one movie like Mr. Ripley or some shit like that. Like all of those dudes end up working for the government because, like I said, your choice is a life sentence or help us out. Unit 721. Do y'all know what Unit 721 is? That shit was worse than anything the Nazis did. He used to hack into people's computers and get them to mine Bitcoin for him without even noticing. Without them even noticing. All right, Mike. Unit 721. Let me make sure it's called Unit 721. Sometimes I just be saying shit. I don't like to say shit that's wrong. It might be 731. Hold on. It's 731. All right. Unit 731 was basically, if you ever read anything about the Nazis, where they did all these human experiments because they wanted to know, could a human take this, could a human blah blah blah. That's what Unit 731 was in Japan. Nazis always get talked about for their war crimes and shit, but people just be like forgetting that Japan was as bad or worse. I would say worse. Unit 731, they did experiments on pregnant women to see if they could handle pain better. They were gassing people. They were ripping people's skin off. Like, all the worst stuff you could think of. Giving people STDs on purpose. And you can look it up. It's like horrible stuff. Shit was so bad that a high-ranking Nazi went there to observe. And he wrote back to Hitler and said, bro, this is crazy. Like, we got to shut this shit down. like if Nazis are saying that we need to shut this shit down, that shit was bad, bro. Like, he made them feel disgusted, or they made the Nazis feel disgusted. I'll send you a little link. But my point was, just like a lot of Nazis, when Unit 731 went down, all of those dudes got immunity because they didn't want them to hand over these research files about chemicals and pain and torture and stuff. They didn't want them to hand it over to another country. So they said, look, y'all can come to the United States and y'all can be free. Y'all can work for us if you want. If you hand over every single one of those documents and don't let anyone else see it. Same shit. The Nazi scientists, they let them come to the United States because they didn't want that tech to get to other countries. We want to have the bombs. We want to have everything. Prash, what's up? Colin, what's up? How you doing, man? So, like I said, I feel like that's always the thing with the U.S. It's like, you know what? You're pretty useful. So, not going to give you a life sentence, but you got to work for me, though. I don't know if y'all can click that link. Can y'all click that? Do you think that morality was simply viewed differently back then? That is obviously inhumane, but it seems like these things were more accepted back then. That's a good question. I think morality was definitely a little bit different back then. But at the same time, I just think, I don't know. It's like, that stuff is circumstantial, right? Like, we're not going through something like that right now where we have to make that decision. So it's easy for us to be like, oh yeah, that shit's fucked up, bro. What were they on? if we were, if something like that happened today, if there was a new chemical, if there was a new something that could take out a whole country or something, right? And the president was like, yo, we got two options. Hope that these people don't flatten us with this shit, or we take this shit, but we let them walk. I think a lot of Americans would be like, I'd rather not get the country blown up. Like, they can walk, give us the papers, like, we're good. Like, but like I said, we don't have to deal with something like that right now. Like, even the nukes, it's real easy for us to look back and be like, oh, bro, that was fucked. Like, that's horrible. You shouldn't have done that. If it happened today, and we thought we might not win the war, I mean, that's a whole different story, because, like, looking back on it, they were like, yeah, we were going to win anyways, and the nukes weren't necessary, whatever. But obviously, it's different when it's a game time decision. Today's your school day. That means it's bedtime, right? Norma Gutierrez. Hello. How are you doing, Norma? But yeah, I do think morality was a little bit different. But like I said, I think it's because that shit's always circumstantial. You only know what you know. You don't know what you don't know. I had an algebra teacher, man, Mr. McLean. I'll never forget this motherfucker, bro. I'll tell my wife about him. Um, he was an old white dude, and I could always get him to stop teaching if I asked him about, like, the 50s and shit. Bro, this dude, I would just be like, yo, that sounds kind of racist, bro. And he would just be like, no. It was different back then. Because before we used to say this, and, like, he would be being, like, so genuine, bro. He'd be like, no. Yeah, we did used to call you guys the blacks, but he was like, but my mom used to call you guys darkies. And that's what she taught me, to call you guys darkies. And he was like, and then we realized that was wrong. That's why we started calling you guys Negroes. And I'm like, bro, you were calling people Negroes? And he'd be like, no. That was only for 2 years. Then we started saying this. And it would just be funny, bro, because he would be, like, so serious. He's like, no, like, I was just trying to be politically correct. They told us darky was better than saying the N-word. So I wanted to make sure I weren't calling people the N-word. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy, bro. Like, like saying darkies was politically correct for him at one point in time. Like, he was like, he was like the woke dude by calling black people darkies. I was just like, what the fuck, bro? Oh, that's what I'm saying. Different times, different morality. I don't know. That's complicated. I'm like, damn, you couldn't have just not said any of those. But yeah, I definitely used to troll him. It was fun because I was trying to get out of doing work. I'll be like, well, guess we got to go over this lesson again next time, Mr. McLean, since you talked about the 50s, the whole class. Norma. In India, it's about 8 a.m. Oh, man. It's 9:22 p.m. here. That's so racist. Yeah, it is, but that's what we're talking about. Different times. I can't say it's not racist, but obviously it would be different if somebody was saying that today. Like, knowing history, knowing, just having the knowledge that you have today would be different. Kevin! Hola, Kevin. Oh my god, my ear is so plugged. It's like my nose and my ear are plugged. I was working out today, bro. I felt like I couldn't even breathe. But yeah, man. Definitely, different times, different thoughts. I think about stuff like that a lot. Think about, like, people get mad about statues getting taken down and stuff. I'm like, who really cares? But I kind of get what they're saying when they're like, bro, like, yeah, he was racist, but like everyone was racist then. I'm like, that's true actually. Got a point there. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm not about to defend that shit. Like, just because it was a different time. Like, I don't care if the statue gets taken down. I wouldn't lead the charge for it, but I'm not about to fight against it either. You know. Same thing with like even MLK, right? Like, you know, they always try to like dirty his name up and say he cheated on his wife and stuff. Maybe he did. I don't know how much of that's like FBI propaganda and shit, but same thing. I'm like, bro, like being unfaithful was almost that shit's almost still the norm for a lot of people. But before like 1970, bro, like that shit was just like a given, bro. So I'm like, you acting like he's doing something that no one else in history did. Like, I don't think that takes away from anything else he did. It's a mixed bag. Thomas Jefferson was racist, but dude was legit a beast when it comes to helping design a country. Benjamin Franklin as well. Yeah, facts. A very international chat today. Yeah. This has been happening lately. I don't know what I've done to reach Brazil, bro. Maybe something's telling me that I need to learn Portuguese. And Felipe, did you abandon me, bro? We're gonna need some translations. Guilherme, I don't know how to say that. Fernandez, hi. You're in Brazil. I'll be back. Un amigo me está llamando. Wow, bro, you're gonna leave me with all this Portuguese. Lovina. Lovina or Lovina? I don't know. Okay, y'all have to teach me Portuguese. Você entende ele? No, no me entiende. Porque ustedes hablan portugués. Você é legal. ¿Qué significa esa? You are cool. Legal. Legal. Ele falou certinho? No, no falo português. Yes, it is cool. Oh, okay. No puedo leer un poco, pero eso es todo. No falo portugués. What part of Brazil are you guys from? Listo. Creo que eso significa, eso es todo. Entonces, sí. Where did my English speakers go? Y'all left me with only Portuguese. Crazy. Hmm. A ver. Você sabe. Você sabe. No sé cómo decir esto. Ok. Ok. Você sabe o que significa telescopio? Telescope. That's almost the same word. You said exactly what I had sent in Portuguese. I just read it. I just tried my best. I don't really know. I can kind of read it because it's almost like Spanish, almost. But the pronunciation is too different. So sometimes I don't know. What's up, bro? How you doing? You came in with the hola. I really thought you was like a random person at first. I looked. Dude, so y'all need to teach me Portuguese. Y'all gotta teach me some words that I can use. Você sabe falar. Você sabe falar. Gírias? Gírias? ¿Qué es eso? Son jergas. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Good night. Okay. Bye, Señor Fernandez. Lo hija él no entiende. Yes, I do. A little bit. Alex, what's up? Yeah, don't laugh. Don't laugh. I know what it looks like when people are laughing. I know that KKKKK is ha 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 ha. What are you laughing at? Él está explicando que sabe un poco sobre telescopio. Chao. Y es el tipo. No sé explicar. Jerga. Hideous jerga. Okay, salute to both of you guys, my Portuguese speakers. You guys have a good night. I'll sleep. Okay, vas a dormir. Ciao. Ah, damn, I didn't win the raffle for the boxing gym. I'm pissed.
They just announced it?
Yeah, little bastards.
Are you offline?
Hmm?
You're still online?
Yeah, I just didn't put my phone on Do Not Disturb, so it just came through. Feel free to send me the boxing stuff. What boxing stuff? I thought I sent it to you earlier today. What was I supposed to send you? Oh, the actual fights. Bro, you never messaged me. The prize was 3 months free membership, a mouth guard, some gloves, and something else. I can't remember. I think some wraps. Little bastards. I'm about to check. I don't remember who. I didn't see the name, but I feel like it's somebody that it's like on the staff or some shit or their family member. I'm about to investigate. Little bastards. Nothing much. Trying to just catching a live stream and trying to free up more space on my phone. Dope. What you see, I see. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? You trying to play some more COD tonight, bro? Depending on what time I get off of here, anyways. We was getting waxed last night, bro. That little run we had at the end, we was getting smoked, bro. But yeah, I'll send you those. I'll send you the fights, bro. Just remind me when I actually get off of here. They were horrible. But it's motivating me. I might take a pro fight while I'm down here. I really need like a good 8 to 12 weeks to really train. So I need to make sure. I need to look at the dates that I could potentially do it. See who my opponent would be. And then get in grind mode. Because I wouldn't want to fight at heavy. I would want to fight at like 201. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. But if I do, I probably won't tell anybody. I probably would just post it after it was done. Like, oh yeah, by the way, I took a pro fight. But I see. Benjamin Aura da Silva. Wow, what a man. Do it. I probably will. I just gotta, like I said, I gotta look at events that are coming up here. So I'm really not trying to travel to do it. Like I said, I gotta see who they would be trying to match me up against. Not that I'm trying to like make a career out of it or anything, but I'm not like trying to fight the next Mike Tyson. Not on my first fight. Benjamin, I'm married, bro. Sorry. Not to mention that I like women, but I'm married. Rolando, you already been MIA, bro. What are you saying? Big boss. I try not to react too hard. I was like, let me just not say too much. People like what they like. Like I said, I'm just a married man, so. But yeah, we almost got 0-6, bro. That was bad. I was thinking, I was like, man, am I getting sleepy or our opponent's just real good? Because, like, we were getting cooked, bro. There's certain times at night where, like, the names turn Japanese. That's when you know you about to get cooked. God bless you too, man. Yeah, when the names turn, when everybody's just Japanese or Chinese, one of them, I don't know. That's when the real deal players are on. And you got no chance, boy. Hey, yo, Brandon, you work out every day or what? Bridgerweight title run? Man, that would actually be pretty cool if I could pull that off, but I'm not planning on it. But what I should do, I don't know where he's at these days, but Oscar Rivas, he's from this city, and I think he moved to Canada. But the gym I go to, he used to be at this gym all the time. I need to hit him up because he is someone that could definitely win the Bridgerweight title. I need to be like, yo, I need you to be my sparring partner. Super cruiserweight. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Heavies, Bridgerweights, 6'6" dudes, I'm not trying to fight them, bro. At one point, I went to boxing gym Monday through Friday, but this week I'm going Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. That's a good schedule. That's a good schedule. I mean, I like every day, but it's kind of unnecessary if you don't have like something coming up. Kind of can do too much. Pejoto gameplays. What's up? It's kind of why I felt like the forearm stuff has been bothering me. It's possible. Very possible. I am Brazilian. I knew that. I could tell. You have a very Brazilian name. What part of Brazil are you from? Have to find the right balance of it with strength and conditioning and that. Bro, just do your strength and conditioning before your boxing workout. That's what I do. I go in, do my strength and conditioning, and then I box right afterwards. Because I'm like, well, I can't do my strength and conditioning afterwards. Too cooked. And that performance would suffer. But boxing, like, all you have to do is just pull back the intensity. You could still do it after your strength and conditioning. Like, even if your shoulders hurt, don't throw punches so hard. Work on your footwork, do whatever. But like I said, you do like 15 rounds or something and you try to do box jumps, you're not going to be producing the force that you need to. So I just build my strength and conditioning into my boxing workouts. Bro, how much space you got on your phone that you need to delete? For God, you couldn't download all the maps or what? I mean, if you could swing doing 2-a-days, then that's fine. But like, I'm a one a day type person, bro. If I ever do a 2-a-day, I'm like, yo, tomorrow I'm not working out. So for me, I literally do it, and as soon as I'm done with my last set, I just put my wraps on. And I consider my strength and conditioning just the warm up. So I just go straight into shadow boxing after that. And then I put my gloves on and do whatever I'm gonna do for the day. So, like today, when I sent you that video on the back or whatever, first of all, I was already done. Like that was like literally like 13 rounds deep. But I went in, I did my light little plyos. I always do like 3 plyo exercises. And then I did like long split squats, superset it with a core exercise. Then I did like kneeling presses, superset it with a core exercise. And I did, what's the third exercise? I think it was push-ups, I can't remember. Or rolls, or pull-ups, I can't remember, whatever. Did that. I was done. Don't take nothing but 15 minutes, maybe. New sub. Thanks, bro. 15 plus gigabytes for everything. Yeah, that game takes up a lot of space, bro. My phone has like 128. No, 256. And then I pay for like whatever the max is. You can pay for 2 terabytes or something. Do I like sushi? I just ate sushi for dinner, bro. You're a psychic. The Pistons lost 25 straight games? God damn. As an athlete, how do you remain positive with that losing streak? I wouldn't. But if I was talking to someone else, I'd be like, hey, you can only lose so many games in a row. Like on accident, y'all gonna win sometime soon. Like, you can't lose every game. And if you do, then damn, bro. Like, retire. All of y'all collectively retire. Let's just start a new team from scratch. But yeah, 25 straight. There's something going on, bro. You play Fortnite? I played it before in the past, but I don't play it. No, I just play Call of Duty mobile on my phone. I play Call of Duty. They about to break the losing streak. That would be the positive right there. I'll be like, yo, at least we're gonna be in the record books. We about to make history. What is the losing streak? How is it more than 25? God damn. 64. Oh yeah, bro, your shit low. You gotta. Well, you don't have to get a new phone, but you might have to pay that little 99 cents or whatever it is so you can get the iCloud space, because then it'll offload everything on your phone onto that. What's the Wingstop deal? I saw pictures of it, but I never really actually looked at what it was. So what happens? They give free Wingstop if something happens? Now y'all got me interested. I'm invested in this losing ass Pistons team. Fans get 5 free wings if the Pistons win a game. When did they start doing that? That's who I would blame for the losing streak. I'd be like, yo, they probably paying the players to not win so that they don't have to give up the free wings. It's a conspiracy, bro. It's a good one. Fans get 5 free wings. That's a lot of wings, dog. Paying for that, I'm in the process. Get my stuff on the cloud. Yeah, like I said, bro, my phone is full of videos, so my shit just gets offloaded to the cloud. Give me about 30 seconds. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. When Jesus was, when Jesus was, when Jesus was, my sins away. When Jesus was, my sins away. Ooh, I'm back. I got sour gummies. I cannot sing, bro. How long you been back, Mike? Oh, you just got back. We were talking about the, I guess the Pistons have lost 25 games straight. That's impressive. But what would you tell them to keep them positive as athletes? I'm a boneless wing type of person. I know everybody hates that, but that's just who I am. I don't know why people love bones so much. I'm like, bro, I could eat this shit straight up. Like, why you want bones? I'll say something like, we're almost there, fellas. Let's start with 1 win tonight. People be like, coach, clearly we don't know how to win, bro. We just lost 25 straight, bro. We're about to set the NBA record for most losses in a row. These fans need y'all. Are you watching a documentary? What's it called, bro? But yeah, Unit 731 was insane, bro. It's one of those things, like I said, you try to tell someone Unit 31 was as bad or worse than what the Nazis did. They're gonna be like, nothing's worse than the Nazis. The Nazis are pure evil. I'm like, yeah, they are. Like, Unit 31 was pretty bad, though, bro. Like, it was pretty bad. The Japanese have done other things, too. So, but that's one of the worst things that I know about. What is the brand of my cell phone? It's an iPhone. Why? What's up? Why you want to know? Don't even try to take it. Japanese was worse. It is some pretty bad stuff, man. Like I said, not even just that. Bro, when I was a kid, sometimes I'll meet Korean people, and I would never think they were Japanese or anything. But if you would bring up Japanese people, like, bro, they would get like mad, bro. And I'd just be like, damn, bro, like, why y'all hate Japanese people so much? They got good reason. You know, technically, the sins of your father are not your sins. But, you know, that's hard to tell somebody when their parents experience those sins, you know what I mean? What else do I need to know that the Japanese have done? Bro, it's too much. I'm not really trying to be like anti-Japan out here tonight, but you know, I never really knew how to say this. But I think you actually say, you know, I don't even want to say the wrong thing. Let me look it up first. Let me look up the pronunciation. Cause sometimes they spell it with a J, sometimes they spell it with a K. That's what made me start wondering, like, no. Well, I mean, I guess all of this stuff kind of happened in World War II, so I guess that's why maybe it is peaceful outside of World War II, because they got bombed into pieces. But Matt, what's up from Ireland? How to pronounce? All right, let me see.
Nanjing.
Okay, so this is Nanjing. Americans always spell it with a K. That's why I was like, I don't really know how to say it, but we'll say Nanjing for now. But the rape of Nanjing, the Nanjing massacre, if you don't know about that, you should look it up. Pretty bad. All good, my friend. That's good to hear. Do you like potato? Yeah, I like potatoes. It's a bit of a random question. Potatoes are good. Wow, I cannot get. I'm trying to get y'all an article for the people that don't know about the rape of Nanjing, whatever. Don't know how to say it. There you go. Another article. Those are pictures. Oh, okay, but no, it has facts though. But yeah, besides the looting, like the strict orders to kill all captives is just an insane thing, bro. Insane. This is literally destroying all positive stereotypes that I had about East Asia being a relatively peaceful part of the world. All right, but check this out. It kind of makes sense. Actually, all of their culture kind of makes sense when you look at the stuff that happened. Because they had this culture that they had, which led to the war that they were in, and it led to nukes being dropped on their shit. So you come out on the other side of that, you're just like, that's not the way, bro. we don't want a repeat of that. Like, it's kind of like Germany, bro. Germany did what they did. They got shit on. Now Germany, like, it still has some problems, but like a lot of Germans are like pretty like liberal, and they're like, you need to remember what happened in the past. So they kind of became who they became because of what happened. Which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But once you do that, after some time passes, because you're so peaceful and you're so whatever, nobody kind of remembers the stuff that happened. Even America. Some of what I'm going to say might be a little controversial. Yes, I do like Doritos, but okay, so some of what I'm going to say might be a little controversial, but you know, America it's a decent place, bro. Like, I got a lot of criticism for America, but it's a nice country to live in. There's a lot of progressive stuff that we did. It's a relatively safe country. Like it's a place a lot of people clearly want to get away from where they're at and go to America for a reason, right? Are we the reason in their country that they want to leave? Maybe, but that's not the point. But because we've made so much progress, people, it's just like, they're like, maybe that slavery shit wasn't real. We couldn't have done that. Like, no, not America. Like, we're all about fucking human rights and giving women jobs, and we made all these advancements, and like the advances that we made, just it makes people forget about the past because we're not stuck in it technically. Like, yeah, obviously, like if you know history, you know, like almost everything in this country like is based on fucking, well, I guess not this country because I'm in Colombia, but almost everything in the States is based on racism, which makes sense because the country was built when people were racist as shit. That's not the point. Like I said, the point is the country changed a lot, and for as many problems that it has, like it's a decent place to live. You know what I mean? And so, like I said, when those big changes happens, it's like it don't take that long before people just forget and can't fathom the past, especially if they haven't looked into it. Like, I straight up see people say like, maybe they taught slavery wrong. Like, bro, people are like literally starting to say that slaves were indentured servants, and that basically there was only indentured servants. I don't even know, indentured servitude, but that there was only indentured servants, and that basically no one was forced over here to the United States. I'm like, that's just not factual, bro. Like, that's insane. That's an insane thing to say. Like, no. Yeah, very disrespectful, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Because we made so much progress, people are just like, no. That can't be. Maybe something got lost, maybe. Or if they can acknowledge it, they start saying like the stories are exaggerated. That maybe I gotta find this tweet, man. This dude was saying like, even though they were kept against their will, slaves were actually treated pretty nicely in the United States. I'm like, what does that mean, dog? Like, that's like me kidnapping someone and saying like, yo, you got it pretty good to be kidnapped. Like, I got you in the AC and shit. Like no, bro. Like, you're being held against your will. There is no good. Like, but yeah, people really say shit like that. So that's my point. We get too far away from that shit, and people just can't conceptualize that it really happened. What would I say? The most ruthless people in history? I don't know, man. I'm not like, I read here and there, but I'm not like a history buff. I don't think I don't think I'm qualified to talk about that or to give you a real answer. I mean, I can make some shit up, but I think I don't know enough about everyone that existed to make a fair statement. Have I ever played Five Nights at Freddy's? No, I've never played Five Nights at Freddy's. You and I know that white people would never understand that. How would they explain that laws passed then? Man, if you don't want to accept something, it doesn't matter what evidence is presented to you. Like, you'll do all kind of mental gymnastics to avoid accepting it. All you have to do is go to some of these museums in Alabama and Mississippi, and you'll see relics of slavery, and you'll realize how crazy it was. Man, you don't even have to go to a museum, bro. Like, there's so much language and things that still exist that show you what the world was like. I remember, and I'm not gonna say this because I don't know if YouTube's gonna like block me or some shit, but there was a member of British Parliament that used an expression in a session, bro, a recorded session. This wasn't like behind the scenes. The expression was N-word in a wood pile. Like the same way you say like a needle in a haystack. She was like, well, that's trying to find the N-word in a wood pile. And like, bro, she legit didn't know that she said something wrong. Like, this was in a parliament session on TV. And then when it got brought to everyone's attention, people were like defending it. They're like, I've been saying that since I was 5. I had no idea that it was even remotely racist. She didn't, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, this is a wacky argument, bro. Like, how are you saying the N-word and you didn't realize that you were saying the N-word? And I believed them. I actually believe that they didn't realize what they were saying because, you know, you just kind of pick up expressions. But that's my point. Like, at some point, that was such a common expression that it just kept getting passed down. And kids 3-4 generations later are still saying that. And another one what's funny is I don't even know what these joints are called because I only know the racist name. That's why I'm looking it up right now. Okay, the Brazil nut. In the South, they call it an N-word toe because it's brown and it kind of looks like a toe. But that's what I'm saying. It's ingrained in the language. It's called an N-word toe. But obviously, like the actual N-word, I'm just not gonna say it. But yeah, stuff like that. If you guys know, tomorrow there will be live. I don't know, man. I'm not 100% sure about that, so I don't want to lie to you. Living in the South, bruv. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna show y'all something else. I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. So, the flower, if you ever seen the imperialism and the facts, if you ever seen the saint symbol, the flower, you might not know it's a flower if you don't know what it is, but the saint symbol is like this, and then it's got the things hanging off of it, right? That was like a French, it was a French symbol for their imperialism, right? And the French people that had slaves in the South, they used to brand slaves with that to mark their property, especially if you ran away. They would cut you, and then they would brand you with that flower. And so, stuff like that. The fact that that is just a regular, schmegular, degular symbol that we see in football games and stuff. Like, let me get y'all a link for that one. So, I learned a lot of this stuff when I was a kid. Everyone doesn't have that privilege. I have pretty, like, my grandmother was a Black Panther. So, my dad is super pro-Black. So, he taught me a lot of stuff when I was a kid. And then he just wanted me to be aware as well. So, everyone doesn't have that privilege, though. So, I'm not shitting on nobody that didn't know. But I would learn this stuff when I was a kid. So then I would see like Black people with this tattoo, and I know it's probably for the Saints or something else. Maybe they're just from New Orleans and they feel some kind of connection to that. I'm like, damn, bro. Didn't even know your history, bro. Like, you got that shit tattooed on your body when they used to tattoo that on Black people to signify that you was a runaway slave, bro. And like, you're continuing to do that without even knowing. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, even if I wanted to tattoo that symbol, I just couldn't. Unless maybe I did it, like, out of rebellion somehow. Like, nah, I can't even think of a way to flip that. Talking about the floor, yeah. I have to take history in doses, because if not, I get a little angry. I went through a real angry period when I first discovered a lot of true history at 18, 19 years old. I think that happens to a lot of us, man. Are you playing music?
Yeah.
Can you just turn it down just a little bit so it don't cut off my live? I remember when I first watched Roots. Boy, I ain't want to talk to my friends at school, bro. Those friends. I ain't even want to talk to them. What was I about to type in? I was about to look something up. Okay, see you later, man. But yeah, when I first watched Roots, when I first learned a lot of different history, yeah, I felt the same way, bro. But it just is what it is, man. Like you said, it's important to know. Like James Baldwin said, let me not misquote him. Let me look it up. I hate misquoting people, bro. Yeah, here we go. To be Black and conscious in America is to be in a constant state of rage. It's facts. Like you said, once you know that shit, man, it's kind of hard. It's just hard to not be upset. You know what I mean? But kind of like I think we talked about this before. You know, I got to a place where I won't say it doesn't bother me, but I'm like, bro, I can't change the past and I can't change people's actions today. So, like, I'm just like, it is what it is. If I gotta work harder sometimes, it is what it is. If I gotta watch my behavior a little more than other people, what can I do, bro? Okay, some people are like, oh, it shouldn't have to be like this. And they fall in their traps because they get angry. But I'm like, bro, now you just messed up your own life, bro. Like, the world hasn't changed. You know what I mean? So, end of the day, worry about yourself, worry about your family. Make sure they go. A lot of other stuff you can't change. On a lighter note, you homesick yet? I'm not. I know Axa is, but nah, I'm not. I am not. But there's a possibility. Don't know when, but we could move to Puerto Rico. I'll let you know if that happens. I don't mind living in Puerto Rico. That's where I was gonna go at first, anyways. We just happened to come here because it was just the easier thing to do. But you know, we'll have a lot less problems in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's got some violence, but it's still in the middle of English and Spanish speaking culture. You still got both there. You don't have to worry about getting your phone snatched. It's kind of annoying. That's an annoying thing here, having to think about that. And then on top of that, we won't have to worry about like residency and keeping up with that stuff. Is Puerto Rico dangerous? In the dangerous parts, yeah. Puerto Rico is bad, bro. It's bad. It's a little bit lawless, man. If you just type in like Puerto Rico murders or something, bro, you're gonna see a lot of stuff. Nah, that's the thing. You don't feel it when you're there. That's the difference between like there and here. There's probably more stuff going on there than there is here, to be honest, like for the population, because it's a small population, because it's an island. But it feels like you're on a beach. Whereas here, you know, I only saw one crime in the 4 months I've been here, and it wasn't no major crime. It was like a dude stealing from the store. But it feels less safe. Like you feel like you have to be on guard, which you have to be on guard anyways, but you get what I'm saying. Coyote Corner, man, was popping. Yeah, it's America. Which is exactly why they have so much gun violence. But a lot of places, even Puerto Rico, it's the same thing. It's like, if you ain't buying drugs, if you ain't in gang stuff, you might, you know, people get hit in crossfire, but your life ain't just in danger every single day if you're a normal law-abiding citizen. That's most places. Most crimes are committed within a small group of people, and they're repeat offenders, and they're going back and forth. Yeah, Mike. Those caseríos, bro, like the poor, like their equivalent of their projects, shit is rough, bro. If you want to see something, I don't know if you got a weak stomach, I'll put a video in the chat right now, which is okay because it's a link, so if you click it, it's on you. Let me make sure this video is not like blurred or nothing. Make sure it's not blurred. If you spend time on Twitter, you've probably seen this already. But Mike, you probably have not seen this. Alright. That video is probably like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That video's some of the stuff that be happening, bro. Like, that's the kind of stuff that I worry about. And, you know, that's in the hood. And like I said, there was beef between certain people. But the kind of stuff I worry about, it's a little gruesome. It's not like cartel gruesome. It's like indiscriminate shooting gruesome. Like, everyone in the scene gets hit. But I worry about stuff like that because, like, if some dude is just like, I got beef with that guy and I don't care who gets hit, like, I can't even do anything to get out the way. At least like here, like, if somebody has some personal beef, they're probably gonna walk up right to the dude with a pistol. Like, no one here really has AKs and shit like that. So they go walk up with a pistol and shoot the dude in the face or something. So I wouldn't be too worried about getting hit. But like in Puerto Rico, they just be like, like, and then yeah, just everyone on the scene is getting hit, bro. Hopefully I wouldn't be on that scene, but you never know. Sorry I haven't been in the streams, but you probably don't mind. Bro, don't think I forgot about the Army yearbook thing, bro. You still didn't tell me. So yeah, I did mine, bro. Happy late anniversary. Appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna guess Mike is watching that video right now. Oh, I think they do blur it on the site. I didn't check the full thing. Watching and rewinding multiple times. Yeah, bro. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So they got this thing. I mean, like, they're not the only culture that does this, but I'm like in Puerto Rican culture. And so they have a name for it. Like, they borra la cara, right? Like, they erase your face. Anytime somebody has beef with somebody, bro, you're not going to survive because they're not going to shoot you 3 times and walk away. They walk up, they borra la cara, bro. They make sure they erase your face with the bullet so that they can't. I mean, eventually they will identify you, but you ain't getting no open casket, bro. That's what I'm going to say. No, I do not be in the trenches. I do not. Dude. But yeah, if you ever listen to some Puerto Rican songs on reggaeton, or like, I guess not really a reggaeton, but more like maleanteo, like, they say that a lot. Like, te borra la cara, si no te blah, 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 blah. Like, they always say that shit. Te borra la cara, si no tienes confianza. But, yeah, stuff like that worries me a little bit. I was gonna say something else about stuff like that. Yeah, I just feel like they're a little bit more brutal with their crimes because of the type of weapons they have. Like, everyone put the little switches on their guns there, so they're all like automatic pistols and stuff. And like with stuff like that, if you got a mistaken identity or something, you ain't even gonna get a chance to like explain yourself. Like, yo, that's not me. You know what I mean? At least like if somebody's trying to stab you or something, you could be like, yo, who are you, bro? I don't know what's happening. They could be like, oh shit, I thought you was somebody else. But somebody just like, like, bro, by the time they figure out you're the wrong person, you ain't even gonna have a head no more, bro. But there's a little series, thugs out here just killing for nothing. Yeah, that's in a lot of places, but it's always worse when you keep up with something because you see a lot more. Just like we talked about on here, me and Mike and some other people. I follow DC Born Rob, and he posts all this stuff about crime in Colombia. So I see somebody in Medellin, some tourists die, like literally, it seems like every day, and I'm like, damn, like, is Medellin that bad? Or should I stop watching this fucking channel? I don't know. Seems to be pretty bad to me. But on that same note, there's a little series I watch. What is it called? Los Más Buscados, Puerto Rico. And it's the same kind of thing. It's like every single week, they're like, you just see some poster with say Busca, and They're like, this guy entered a house by force and killed a dad in front of his family over an argument they had at the supermarket, and we're looking for him. It's believed that he has fled to Rhode Island. So if you have any information, we're working with the U.S. Marshals and we are allowed to get him at Rhode Island. I'm like, damn, bro, like, they really just be murking people and fleeing to Florida and Rhode Island like nothing, bro. But that shit's so funny, bro, because the little police dude that runs the thing, he always gives the full speech, and then he taps the screen with their picture, and he's like, Juan, entrégate. And I'm just like, bro, they're not gonna just turn themselves in because you say it. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, they're on the run for murder, bro. Hola a todos. Ginger Dublin, what's up? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo te va? You should check out Archangel's Tekashi 6ix9ine rant. You think I'm gonna listen to one snitch talk about another snitch? Why would I do that? I feel like it's like the 1920s to 30s Chicago type violence. Yeah, but then again, like I said, that's everywhere these days, man. I watch videos in Detroit, Chicago. It's the same stuff. Man, it's this one video I just watched. I didn't just watch it. I just rewatched it. And it's a dude, I might have to say Chicago based on the accents, but like, dude's at the gas station, like, buying chips, bro. And he's just like, there's a dude, like, standing next to him. He's like, hey, that's your homeboy out there? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, tell his ass stop fucking asking me, do I want to buy some weed? I've told him no 4 times. And the dude's just like, he's just trying to sell you some weed, bro. And he's like, I don't even smoke. He's like, so tell him stop fucking asking me, because I feel like he's trying to rob me. And the dude's just like, bro, if we wanted to rob you, we would have robbed you already. And then he was like, and if I wanted you to die, you would have died already in this bitch. And he was like, do you want to die? And then he just shot the dude. I'm like, bro, you didn't even give him time to answer, bro. Yeah. It was a while ago, but it popped up on my TL again. And I was just like, this video is so crazy. Like, it was like he felt the walls closing in on him and he talked himself into just clapping the dude. The context was different, for sure. I felt him. Because the dude was too close to him. I'm like, bro, if somebody felt like they was getting robbed or on the verge of getting robbed, I wouldn't be like, bro, if we wanted to rob you, would have did it already. I was like, oh, no, it's not that, bro. Like, dude was, like, right next to him. Like, I don't know. Like, if somebody was that close to me, I would have felt threatened too, bro. Apparently in Chicago, when a dude keeps asking you that outside of a gas station, that's the precursor to something more. I totally get that. But like I said, my real point is that in those kind of places, like in an instant, it could go from nothing to like, bro, if somebody was behind that dude when he was shooting, they would have got clapped too. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of places I don't want to be at. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, you're not asking somebody. First of all, you're not asking anything more than 2 times without it being suspicious. That's what I said. When I watched the video, I felt him like, yeah, bro, like, tell him stop walking up on me asking me questions, bro. Like, I don't know you. I don't smoke. Don't ask me, bro. Not 4 times. Like, that's crazy. I'm from Chicago. Somebody asks you to check it out, don't. That's everywhere, bro. Like, see, and that's the problem. When you know stuff like that, when you know in LA where you from means that, you know in Chicago, check it out. Can I sell you this? When you know that means that. It makes you not want to talk to people you don't know. And then you will get called paranoid. But I'm just like, bro, in general, people I don't know walking up to me, I gotta almost consider that a threat, bro. You have no reason to walk up to me, bro. Like, why are you doing that? But you know, I'd rather be paranoid than really get caught slipping. Staying in small towns away from those cities. Hey, if you watch that movie, Leave the World Behind, you're gonna feel like that even more, bro. You're gonna feel like that even more. And I don't wanna tell you why. But after you get finished with the movie, you'll be like, yeah, I feel you. I would tell you to book next stream if you freestyle. What kind of freestyle, bro? Definitely, you really do have to know who to even say hi to when walking down the street here. Yeah, I just don't talk to people. That movie was a lot, yeah. Definitely usually sus. All right, Mike, I'll tell you. I just didn't want to ruin it for you, but I think it's a good enough movie that you could watch it even if you know what's happening. But basically, America is under attack in this movie. Like I said, they go to a country as Airbnb getaway, so they don't know it, but they start realizing it. He's like, I'm gonna go to town and see if anyone has Wi-Fi cell phone service there. So the husband leaves, he gets on the road, nobody anywhere, bro. And there's one lady who like bangs on his door. She only speaks Spanish, and like what she's saying in Spanish is like, yo, there's nobody around anymore. Like, I don't know what happened. My husband died because we were trying to do this, and I need help. And he was just like, I don't speak Spanish. So he never knew what she said. But she was like, let me in, like I need help. And he just drove off. Like he got scared and he just drove off. You just see mad planes start falling out of the sky. Like I said earlier in the movie, a ship, like an oil tanker, crashes into the beach while they're on it. And they're like, what the fuck is going on? So what happens is they start figuring it out that someone is attacking America, and the way that they're doing is like they disable all communications. So there's no cell phone service, there's no Wi-Fi, and all the self-driving cars have taken off the lot, crashed onto the highway. You can't drive anywhere. And they didn't really explain it. I don't know if they were bombing the cities or if the cities were just going crazy because they didn't have a way to survive, so they were all attacking each other. But that bitch is just blowing up. All the major cities are blowing up. They're destroyed. The movie's called Leave the World Behind. So they can't get into the cities, and they're like, thank God we couldn't get into the city because we would be fucking dead. But yeah, stuff like that, like I said, you know, people might fend for themselves in the country, but you might have a chance of surviving, bro. If you live in like a real city, if shit gets rough like that, everyone's gonna be killing each other, bro. Because no one knows each other, and they have no respect for each other. That's the problem with cities already. There's hella wealth inequality, and no one knows each other. So it's like, bro, you're a victim to me. I need to eat. I don't know you. In the country, you know, like I said, you gotta go out of your way to do some shit like that. People don't really grow up like that. But in the city, you could go a couple blocks over and you don't know nobody. You could rob somebody and go back home and shit like that. Not my kind of place. Coyote Corner, man, music. I can't put music on, man. It'll copyright my stream, bro. Plus, we freestyle different in the South than y'all freestyle up north, bro. I was so lit watching that movie. I thought Ethan Hawke was Kevin Bacon until I seen Kevin Bacon. Nah, I kind of felt like that too. I was like, he looked different in the trailer. Then he popped up, and I was like, oh shit. But yeah, it was a pretty good movie. Yeah, Mike. That's the way to be, man. Like, just all around. Like even in the movie, they go up to another dude's house because they need help with something, and you know somebody's pulling up to your house because there ain't nobody around. So he was already ready with his shotgun. But in the city, you know, someone could be posted up outside your door, and you like, I don't know if they're up to something or they got family up on the second floor. I don't know, bro. Like, so that's the kind of stuff I don't like. I was saying freestyle and play a beat that won't be copyright, but how will I know what beat won't be copyright, bro? That's the problem. And how long does it have to be, bro? Have you seen a Mexican movie called New Order? Let me see. I don't think so. Mexican French thriller takes place in a dystopian near future Mexico. Nah, never seen it. Have you seen The Platform? Bro, see, you think that, but here's the thing. I used to make music, and beats are definitely copyright. One time, me and my best friend, we made a song with a beat from the internet. And this motherfucker was mad, bro. Like, he was reporting all of our shit. SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify, all of the stuff we had. He was like, that's my beat. If you post that shit anywhere, I'm gonna get your whole profile taken down, bro. That's why they put like the producer tags and shit on there. The streets need a grind freestyle, bro. I probably legit haven't freestyled in like 5+ years. I would fall off so many times. I mean, I know I can still do it because it's like riding a bike, but I literally have not thought of doing a freestyle in 5 years. It's in Spanish. It's an interesting idea for a movie. Not that the executive. Okay. Best rap song of all time. Moment of Truth, Gangstar. They say it's lonely at the top, and whatever you do, you always gotta watch motherfuckers around you. That's a dope song, bro. I remember the first time I heard that shit as a kid, I was just like, yo, this is the realest shit I've ever heard in my life. No matter what we face. That song was hard. Yeah, I kind of figured you meant Execution. I was kind of like, what? Yeah, no, that song was real. Alright, I'm gonna go. Good night. I was just stopping by. Alright, if you catch the next stream early before it's a conversation like this, I'll freestyle for you. I'm not about to stop talking to freestyle right now, but I got you on the next stream if you want me to. Life advice sprinkled through the entire song. Hell yeah, bro. That was a dope song. I don't know. Actually, you know what? If I had to like make a list, I might put that as my number one, bro. I just might. It's very possible. Or even if I had to just make like a list of songs that from my entire life that I've listened to the most or that I knew by heart like that, that's definitely top 10. Like anytime I hear that song, there's never an inappropriate time to play it. And there's never a time that I've heard it where I'm like, I don't want to hear this right now. It's like, that's a song that when it plays, you're like, I just got to listen to it, bro. It's playing now. Like, so. You heard of Blood In, Blood Out? A song or a movie? What other rap songs given that much general life game? It sounds good. Facts. Facts. Yeah, I know that movie. I don't know why I asked that, bro. I think it's because we were talking about songs, and I was just like, I don't know, but yeah, that's a classic. Grind freestyle on the OG pencil beat. It's possible. Next stream, I might. Yeah, Blood In, Blood Out is a classic. That movie actually had a lot of controversy surrounding it. What's crazy is they're from the Bay. Wait, what did I miss? Hold on, I missed it. I gotta scroll up. Oh, 9310 Infinity. Yeah. That's some classic music right there. That's one of the, you know what, man, sometimes there's songs that people of all cultures know. That's one of those groups that, like, people like Felipe or someone else will be like, oh yeah, I love that group. And I'm like, how you know that song, bro? How you know that group? Like, they're just like pockets of American culture that are not even that big in America that reach the entire world. Like, I remember, since we're talking about music, there was a dude from Russia that used to produce beats for me. And he reached out to me first. He was like into grime, and so he would make these beats for me. And he would like follow me on all my social media and stuff, and I'll post something or I'll tweet something. Like, I remember this one time, if you're from Texas and you old enough, there was a song that was like, if I spill drink on my, and like, I tweeted just the beginning part of it. He finished it, and I was like, what the? I'm like, yo, you from Russia, right? And he was like, yeah, I love Lil Flip. He's like, I love like Texas culture and their freestyles and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bruh, I know Texans that don't even know this shit, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, it's just like, he was just like really into it. Like, I could dead ass like just tweet random lyrics from like a random freestyle, not like a super popular song or something. I'm talking about a freestyle that don't have the lyrics listed, never touched like radio like that. He would finish the lyrics. I'm like, how the fuck you know this shit, bro? I literally started getting suspicious. I was like, I don't think he's from Russia, bro. I think this is like a front. But he would literally like send me voice notes with like the most Russian accent ever. And I'd be like, okay, nah, this dude's from Russia, bro. Or like he would send me some shit and like the number was from Russia, and like he was from Russia, bro. He was from Russia. But it was weird. It was weird. But that's just how the world works, man. The internet's crazy. It connects us all in very weird ways. Two things that I've seen recently. I saw some motherfucking, I don't know if they were Japanese or not. I saw some Eastern Asian people in East Asia crumping, bro. Like hard too. Like I was like, bro, you know how deep into the other people's culture you gotta be to know these moves and be doing this shit over there with no black people present. Like I was just like, how y'all even get into this shit, bro? The other thing I saw was Asians being cholos. Like they literally look Mexican. I thought I was watching a video about Mexicans at first, cause this girl was getting a tattoo, and it said like "puta," and I was like, "It's a little vulgar." And then they started speaking in Japanese, and the subtitles came up, and it was like, "Do you know what that means?" And she's like, "No, but I like the way it looks." And she's got like a whole chola fit. She got the fucking Sharpie eyebrows and shit. And I'm like, bro, these motherfuckers is Asian? I thought these was Mexicans, bro. And like there's like this whole subset over there, like where they do parties, like they like live like cholos, but they're Asian. It's strange, bro. It's really weird. Matter of fact, I bet you the video's on here. Asian cholo culture. Inside Japan's Chicano subculture. Like, what the fuck? Like, dog, these is literally Japanese dudes with bald heads, bandanas, and tattoos. Oh, I see in Meet Thailand's Chicano community. Why? Like, why is that a thing? You got your own fucking culture, bro. What are you doing? I think it's like different to oh, you saw it. I think it's different to be interested in someone else's culture. Oh yeah, I just saw your shit. I like the culture exchange, but they low key need to stay in their lane. That's low key corny to me. Not even on some culture appropriation. It's just really weird. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, let's take you for example, or me, or both of us. I like Colombian culture. Oh, I like Puerto Rico. I like their music. I fuck with this shit. I will move there. Cool. Now, like, if I like literally start pretending I'm Colombian, get like mad Colombia tattoos, and like I only speak in their expressions and shit like that, it's like, that's just weird, dog. Like, you can show a healthy appreciation. Like, you know, we do that. We speak Spanish. We use some of their expressions. But, like, if I only wore the shit that they wore, if I only did what they did, and I just left my identity behind, it's weird, bro. I feel like you got deeper problems. Dickies, Cortez, and King socks. Long socks. Yeah. Man, yo, Alex, do you remember Darren from high school or nah? I was telling him a story one time about this stuff I got into with Darren. He used to dress like that, but kind of call me amigo, mi mama. Catch the next one. I'll be here for most of them for the next few weeks since I'm on and off and on break for school. All right, bro. Appreciate you for stopping. I'm about to get off of here in like 15 minutes, so maybe less. Appreciate you. See you next time, bro. Rolando, you still here or nah? Every once in a while, I try to guess who's in here, because like right now, it'll say like 5 people are in. And I'm like, who is it? Saturday morning, jumped out of bed. Rolando, what you doing, bro? You ain't been commenting. You left like 3 comments, bro. Oh, you never told me if you saw the movie. El Ojo. Well, in English it's called The Platform, but it's a Spanish movie, and the real title is called El Ojo. Quieren verme en el hoyo. Speaking of which, that kind of pisses me off. You have a movie, right? This movie in Spanish is called El Hoyo. Why not title the movie in English The Hole? Why the fuck would you call it The Platform when you have the option of translating it exactly as it is? Nah, I left several comments. You did leave several comments, but I don't think you ever answered my question about if you had seen. Yeah, no, you asked me about New Order, but you never answered. What did I think of the Jonathan Major situation? Bro, honestly, I don't really keep up with stuff like that. I looked at the verdict. I looked at like some of the evidence. There was 4 counts. He was found innocent or not guilty. He was found not guilty on all the intentional stuff, but he got convicted for reckless assault and harassment. To me, whenever you show patterns of abuse, like, I just can't rock with it, bro. Like, if we can prove that you're exhibiting abusive behavior, like, you probably are doing some shit behind closed doors. You're probably doing more. As far as the actual conviction on the reckless assault, I get it. He broke her finger. He was really trying to get away from her, and he pushed her hard as fuck into the car, and she broke her finger. If that was the only thing, then I'd be like, this is kind of crazy. But patterning that, or I should say coupling that with the pattern of abuse that he showed to get the harassment charges, like, I'm like, nah, you cooked, bro. I got nothing to say about it. Like, just, I don't know. People just need to make better decisions, man. That's what they need to do. I think he thought he was above everything, and he wasn't. So that movie you mentioned was Leave the World Behind. That was a movie that I mentioned way earlier. That's not a horror movie, though. That's like, yeah, like you said, it's kind of like, it's not even dystopian. It's the world is currently ending, but it's still like present day. But I'm asking you about El Hoyo. It's a Spanish movie. You still haven't answered me. Talking about Tate? No. Hey, Vaughn, what's up, bro? You're at the tail end of the stream. I might be on here for like 10 or 15 more minutes. Salute. Dang, bro, I ain't seen you in here in a minute, bro. I know you're like busy, though. It's good to see you, though, man. I feel like Rolando is actively avoiding answering me. Yeah, I'll just pop in that real quick. About to head out as well. All right, bro. Appreciate you. Nani, Vaughn? Yeah. I guess y'all have never been in here at the same time. That's actually hilarious. But actually, you know what, man? Actually, there's a lot of people that I grew up with that pop into these streams that it's just random, though. No one's ever in here at the same time. Hey, salute. I appreciate that. Buy myself a coffee with that. You feel me? You haven't seen it? You should watch it. There you go. That's a dystopian kind of thing. I could give you a, what is it called? A little summary. Not a summary, because I don't want to tell you everything. Maybe it's, I feel like a synopsis is not a good word either. Can't think of what I want to say. But I could tell you what the movie's about. Could give you a little trailer of a verbal trailer. What is it?
Yeah.
What?
How's that mean?
That means I want to show you my grill.
Simone Biles posted this and said, "Look,
Does she have a grill in?
no, it was with her man."
Oh, because he said he was a catch. So she's saying she's the catch. She did it?
Oh.
Yeah, because it's how you like a catch a fish.
Oh.
Yeah, she's saying she's the catch. She corny. My next video will be up soon, hopefully by Monday. It's gonna be a good one for language learners. What's it about, bro? Maybe some people from the stream will go watch it if you give us a little preview. No, Rolando. I was thinking in English, but even still, I just can't think of the word. Let me see. Maybe it is synopsis. I feel like synopsis is not accurate though. A short description. Oh, I guess synopsis is what I was looking for. That just didn't sound right at the time. But I could give you a synopsis if you want. Three tips to start learning a language from scratch, but I'm saying it all in Japanese. It's lit. That's dope. That'll be a good one. Rolando, let me know if you want the synopsis. I'll give you the synopsis. It's a weird one to explain, but I think I could do it. Yeah, the platform. Bro, you literally told me you have not seen it. Or did I misread your comment? I swear you said you have not seen it. Bro, you literally typed, I haven't seen it. This guy just wasted my 5 minutes talking about a fucking synopsis and I couldn't even think of the word and you've already seen it. How you gonna do me like that, bro? We're gonna give some concepts and mental health parts in English while I have some piano video playing for added flex. I can respect that. I can respect the flex. Hey man, you could tie it all together because I'm sure language learning tips in some way apply to how you learned the piano as well. You said el hoyo? Yeah, el hoyo. I literally said it multiple times. I even went on a 2-minute rant about how they should have named it the hole instead of the platform because it's called el hoyo. If I'm gonna take Rosetta Stone out the game, it's lit. Yeah, Vaughn, let me know when that drops, bro. That'd be an interesting watch. I don't know why I'd be watching language learning content like I didn't already learn, but it's still fun to watch. It's fun seeing how other people's minds operate. And you see if it's similar to yours or if they do something different or whatever. laughing at?
The internet.
Huh?
The internet.
Weirdo.
Someone talked shit to Tracy Cortez, and she put their ad on her story, but not to like get it, just like talk shit back. And now everyone's talking shit on her.
Yeah, of course that was gonna happen. I feel like she really knew that.
The girl's name is Amy Bernstein, and they're calling her Butt Stink.
That's actually funny.
That's what I laughed at.
Oh, you were making tacos. Okay, well, that's what I was saying. I was saying, why couldn't they just name it a direct translation? Why did they name it the platform? I was saying how much sometimes that bothers me when there's no good reason to change the title and they just do it. Just to do it. Like, I would have liked to have been in the meeting when they were like, yo, I know this shit's called The Hole in Spanish, but let's call it The Platform in English. Like, Americans are gonna love The Platform. Like, I wanna know what their reasoning was behind that, basically.
You use this tone?
I think the one I use is probably still in there, maybe.
It's wet.
Oh, then yeah, I probably used it. You doing?
None, yeah.
Clearly you doing something.
Looking for my contact lens case.
Alex can be the French guy soon. That would be cool. He's already bilingual though. I heard about it via Destiny. Destiny's getting divorced. Mr. Sandman. Spam that like button. Hold on, y'all. Give me like 30 seconds. Enjoy your Christmas too, man. And yeah, get some rest, man. Ooh, it is almost Christmas. Damn, I might not do a live again until, let me see, what's Sunday? Sunday is the 24th. So it's likely that I'll be at Will's house. But we probably won't spend the night there. But then the dilemma is that you guys would probably be with your families that whole day. So is it worth me getting on live? I don't know. We'll see. But if not, then I'll probably wait till Tuesday, because I don't know if there's a point in getting on Christmas for the same reason. I would imagine y'all are going to be with your families. People ain't going to be sitting around listening to me talk. Yeah, I'm gonna get on COD as soon as I get off of here. I did say I was gonna get off at 11, but you know it's still talkative up in here, so I usually wait until it dies down a little bit. And when everybody stops talking, I'm like, all right, I'll see y'all next time. So Vaughn already said he was on the way out anyways. So really it's you, Rolando, Darius just said he's about to get some rest. I could get off now. But disclaimer, I mean, you've probably been seeing me. This is not apple juice. I don't know how I'm gonna be playing, bro. And when I'm straight, when I'm nice. But when I'm turned, bro, I just be like, how did I let this dude kill me, bro? Like, this dude's trash. My reflex time is just off. So we'll see, bro. No promises. Just don't judge me. One thing I can always do is throw my axe. It don't matter how lit I am. All right, Vaughn. See you later, bro. Appreciate you. The good thing is it's just, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's light, but it's wine though. It's not like real lick. Yeah, if I was drinking multiple cups of lick, that would be crazy. It's just wine. I really don't know how people drink. What did you drink, bro? You just said you lit too. What did you drink? Because I don't know how people drink real deal alcohol like that. Like, you know, I know some people might be like, oh, there's really no difference. But I'm like, bro, I drink wine, cool. Like, I feel like I get relaxed. It's like a vasodilator. And like I feel chilling. Bro, like hard liquor, bro. I'd be like, damn, bro, about to fall over, bro. I don't feel good. My stomach hurts. Like, so I don't know how people drink that on a regular. Do not know. A hard Mountain Dew? What is that? They make hard like a White Claw, but a Mountain Dew? No way, bro. If that's the thing, I gotta find one, bro. Let me Google this shit. What, bro? Hard Mountain Dew? Bro. I wonder do they have those here? That's gonna be the one thing that brings me home, bro. I'll be like, no, I gotta try a Hard Mountain Dew. Hard Mountain Dew Columbia. I just Googled it. I don't know if it exists here, bro. I'm gonna look for it tomorrow because that's super lit, dog. Now that's a party drink right there. Did I ever try the Four Locos? Yeah, I had an experience or two with those back in the day. I would never drink one again. Not to sound old, but I drank that shit when it was the real thing. You know how people, if you're like in a workout circle, people be like, oh, I tried the original Jack 3D when it was still crack. That's how bro, if you drank those Four Locos back in the day, you real deal could have died, bro. So, because remember, they got banned, then they brought them back. Alright, I'm ready to play COD. I think I'm gonna get off. Should just be you and Rolando. So I'm only really saying bye to Rolando because I'm about to get on COD Mobile. How much time you got to play, bro? Before I get off, I need to know. Get off and, alright, I'm gonna play for this long if I can. All right, Rolando. Appreciate you, bro. See you next time. Might be Sunday. I don't know. I'll try to put a little warning up. Oh, you're off until Sunday? Oh, it's lit. All right, I'm about to get off of here, and then give me like 5 minutes. I'm going to reply to any texts I got, and then I'll get on call after that. All right, salute everybody that was in the chat. If you're watching a replay, salute to you too. See y'all next time. Peace.